Hey, so my name is Brigham Campbell. I am going to demo for you my final project, Roadrunner, and hopefully I can do this in one take. That would be awesome. I have a lot of stuff to work on. Um, this application, made in React, Django. Users are required to sign up before they can use the application. So I'll just go ahead and fill in some fake info. ASDF. Yeah. So we're going to create an account for Roadrunner. And the idea for this application is it helps you track your runs and visualize your runs. If you have like a Garmin device or some GPS device that you use while you run, these devices, they will record for you information on speed and location during different points while you're running. And so I have here a map, and if I want to record my run data on this map, I can go ahead and pull over these .gpx files, which come from the Garmin watch. And there are a bunch of different devices which will produce GPX files. So what I'll do here is, for this activity, I will drag it onto the web page and I'll just drop it. And as you can see, it'll just add the run and it will visualize it here. And so there's a couple things that are going on here. I used a React component for the drag and drop box. It's just anywhere on the screen that you can drop the file. And then once it gets this file in, what it'll do is it'll make a post request to the backend, the Django server, and it will create a model in the database which represents this run. And that's attached to my specific user for this web application. So it'll create that in the database, and then the front end will request the data back from the back end, and then it will display it to the user on the map. And I can go ahead and I can add a couple different runs here so we can visualize several different runs on top of each other. You can see, I think this was like beginning of summer. I was running around campus. So we can see my runs here on the map. Pretty cool, pretty neato. If we go over to my activities, it will list all of the runs that I've uploaded. I have uploaded 3 right now. This information here, the titles of the runs, that's encoded in the GPX file, which is pretty cool. So it'll list all the runs that I've uploaded so far. I had hoped to be able to add functionality to delete runs and to also make runs private versus public. As it is now, when you upload a run to the website, anybody can view it. So this is public information, and it would have been a nice feature to add, being able to delete and make private some runs, but I have other finals to work on. And this is sufficiently complicated already. Yeah, and we can go ahead, we can log out here, and it brings me back to the sign-in page. I can create another account with the same name. And we can see these runs that I have made publicly available under a different user. If I go to my activities, it shows nothing because this new user hasn't uploaded any activities. But then, if we drag over GPX files, then they're added to that user's activities, and we can see those. I was running up in Dayton, Idaho. I think this was a 5K, and then down in like Cedar City, I did a run. So yeah, pretty cool application. This was actually a lot of fun to work on. I think it's pretty easy to see that it really wouldn't be hard to make an actual service out of this. If you added more functionality here to managing the runs that you've uploaded. This really could be like a social platform. So yeah, that's it. Thank you.